Hello everyone, hope you are having a good night. Hi Fantastic, hope you're doing well. Hi Zachary. So tonight I'm playing Oasis's Admiral Ackbar list. They sent it to me using the email in the description, or you can send me decks you want to see me play on the Discord as well. Hey Panda! So I didn't have a super big deck lined up for tonight, so I'm like, let's play something fun. The link is in the description for the full list if you want to look. It's pretty interesting. They just put mostly a lot of 3-ofs in this, so we'll see how it works. It does have a little over the top with 4-of-cause, and then it's got basically standard red light side space stuff. We've got They Hate That Shit plus home one, a couple other interesting. Oop, actually, hold on. That Tranquility is not the right thing. Wait, was it? Hold on, let me double check their deck list real quick. I think that actually might be wrong. I just want to make sure I have the right deck for them. Oh, it's supposed to be the other one, the big one. Okay, hold on, let me fix that quick. I was like, I don't think that's right. It's not Tranquility, it's Profundity. This is the, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be. Alright, much better. Alright, and let's just get into games, honestly. Hope everyone's having a good Monday night. Hope it was pretty chill for you. Luke. We might actually get to use our It's a Trap in this matchup, which is kind of fun. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about the Tentives. He's got a bunch of them in here, but I feel like they might be a little unnecessary. I guess being a big Space Sentinel is nice. Plays a Y-Wing. I'm sure it's going to get piloted. Well, we certainly don't need another Sabine. Probably going to use Falcon to try and take this out. There's a decent chance they pilot it, though. I suppose if they pilot it, we should play the Fleet Lieutenant instead. Although if they pilot it, we could tap it. No, actually we would never play then. So we're going to attack with Sabine first to see what they do here. Okay. So they did swing into base. In that case, yeah, we'll play the Falcon. Ooh, that is pretty annoying. I think we're going to claim here and then use Fleet Lieutenant on it. Or I guess we could just play Red Fox. Oh no, this is the damage unit one. I don't think we need for a cause for this. We're not going that quick here. We'll pay a resource, and then we're gonna Fleet Lieutenant this to take out the... Is this not a rebel? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I always think this card's a rebel, and it's not. Oh well. First misplay of the night, mark it down. Claim. This time we'll bounce it. We'll just do it the long way. We just took extra actions we didn't need to. Oh, that's right. You got the pop with Luke. Is this a fighter? Yeah. Is this a fighter too? Yeah, it is. What am I discarding from Force Throw? I'm gonna discard this. If they play another space unit, we can home 1. Actually, next turn we should probably Ackbar so we can play the home 1 early. We can play it for 6. Since unfortunately we won't be able to play it this turn. Hi Liam, hope you're doing well. Get our damage in. This is starting off pretty sketch. At the base. I think we play the red 5 here. And then we're going to Ackbar, exhausting this to give them an X-Wing. That means we can play home 1 on our first action next turn. Claim initiative. That's a lot of spaceships. Turns out we didn't need to give them the, we actually might want that other home 1. I think I'm gonna do this first. And kill that. Let's see, this gives what? 4, 5, 9. I think we just deploy. Liam said you get to open 2 carbonite packs tonight. That's super sick. What are you doing that got you some carbonite packs? Alright, so here's the question. Are we going to... I'm kind of hoping he attacks with red 5 next. We'll see if he does, though. 7. Because if he doesn't put Luke on this, then home 1 can kill it. Played an Obi-Wan. Alright, we're just gonna do this now, then. Take out red 5. That makes Luke a lot less impactful, although we're gonna have a lot of damage on our base, so we'll see how this goes. There's the Luke. We'll have to claim here, unfortunately. Waylay is interesting. I think we just resource the red 3 though, because we're probably just gonna home 1 again here. God, that is annoying. It doesn't actually kill Luke though. Oh, they don't have 3 ships anymore. Alright, so that means we're gonna go... here. We're gonna rest this. And give him a ship so we can play our home 1 again. Liam says, the friend I shared the collection with, it's his birthday today, so our other friends are getting him a pack and I got him one. Love it when giving a gift to friend is also a gift to me. That is pretty funny. I'm gonna do the damage here. He said it's our carbonite pack. Well, I mean, we can do a lot here. Unfortunately, we're gonna die on first action next turn. We almost turned the corner though. That one misplay cost us a lot. Also, we're definitely gonna be doing as good as we can with this deck. We'll see. If we go 500 with this deck, I'll be happy. Hopefully we'll get Oasis on here later and they can give me the the down low on what the heck I'm supposed to be doing with this. For cause and the Tantive, I guess? Because I don't know what's going on. I did get they hit that ship home 1 combo this time. We definitely don't need a Sabine anymore. Fleet Lieutenant coming in. I think I just play red 5 here. Or we could pilot. I actually kind of want this ambush for later though. They're gonna go ground. Man, why does Admiral Ackbar's ability so expensive? Okay, so I have to do the math. Home 1 is 4 if I have they hate that ship, right? Because this reduces by 2 and this reduces by 3, so 5, 4. But they would need to play a space unit. If they play a space unit, we're actually like really good. Ooh, or we could just drop Ahsoka right here. That's probably better. Ahsoka lines up really well into what their ground unit is right now. Discarded a lightsaber. Okay, so no tap. That's fine though. Place that. I think I will do the trade here. Ooh, actually no. We're gonna claim because we can first action. I hate that chip now. Which is very good for us. Well, that's annoying. Well, we can take out the Fleet Lieutenant. Place R2. I think we'll have to trade this, unfortunately. That does set up for it to drop next turn, though, which is kind of funny. Waylay's pretty good. We actually have a really funny circumstance here. Should I go for it? So I could go 10, 20, 23, 26. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Wait, he has +3. Oh, he's only +2. That's not actually enough damage to kill. Okay, in that case, we'll just do this. I thought he was +3. That does mean we have an open waylay, though. Luke's gonna come out. I guess we could just... Actually, we can just do this. Oh, it's non-leader on this? Damn. Because that does make a leader, right? Yeah. 5, 19. Technically, he's 1 short. That kills Ahsoka, right? It's only 3 damage. need to swing here. I need to exhaust this TIE fighter because otherwise I would die on first action. Then we upgrade the Han. I suppose upgrading Han was probably... Then we go, it's a trap, hit base for 9. And we claim? I mean, if they don't have any, we got it. Fantastic says, Han pilot being strictly better, space surprise strike would have been wild. Did we get there? Sweet, I mean, I think that means we got this one. Rebel right, yeah. Confirm rematch. He wanted to play another one, so I'm down. Luke having to get into a TIE token is rough. Yeah. We have to hate that ship again, so I'm gonna keep this. Honestly, I'm not sure what the For the Cause I Believe in is doing in here. R2 or Red 3 this turn. If we do R2, we can draw. Kind of like that. Well, let's just put this down, see what happens. Oasis says, damn, I'm late to Red Ackbar. Not very much, Oasis. This is your list, by the way. How did he do 2 damage? Oh, he did Hotshot Maneuver? That's funny. Yeah, I guess my X-Wing's dead. Actually, hold on. We could just Ackbar it and then play R2. I actually like that better, I think. Give us a new X-Wing. It sacrifices 2 damage, but I think it's better. Ooh, we got a home one. That's nice. Don't need Sabine. We can... Cost 1, reduced by 5. Okay, so it costs 5 total, right? Yeah. 3 indirect comes in. I'm just gonna put it on base. Oh, we traded. Interesting. I think I'm gonna play Falcon then. Oh, I can't attack the Sabine. That's annoying. It only... No, it costs 3? Wait, really? Reduces by 3. Oh, yeah, you're right. My math sucks. No, that's fine. We'll just play it this turn. Make some more X-Wings. Okay, so it's 4 with the home one. Oasis says, because it's mostly heroic except for 1 card. I guess. I just feel like you don't need the, Okay, so we can pay the resource, and then we can do this. We're gonna do 1 here. one here, I think. We want R2. Oh, he still can't hit that. That's so annoying. Always said there have been games where I needed it, but it can be cut. Okay, cool. I'll listen to you for now. I'll listen to the master of the deck. Luke does still have a damage to put somewhere still. Always annoying that giving him Dark Side has given this Sabine like things to do. And protection. Wonder where he's gonna put that damage. Claim initiative. Going into 6. I might actually bounce the Falcon here. Force throw. I guess we lose the Waylay. Don't want him to kill the home one. That's the plan. I kind of wish I hadn't resourced the other They Hate That ship. Although I guess... Double force throw. Did they really just do that? Oh, that's ugly. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Can we have force throw banned yet? We all know it's gonna happen. The good news is he doesn't have anything to pilot with Luke. Man, do I just need the ground unit? No, I guess we're getting our leader this turn. I don't think there's any way he plays 6 ships. I mean, I guess we're committing to not playing anything. Is that wrong? Maybe. Return to hand. I think we're gonna start making some stuff here so that we can play a home one. Put Ackbar down. Just tap R2. What does this do? What did he pick? Shielded to friendly vehicle units. Well, that's annoying. Tap R2 at the Ackbar. I kind of wanted to get him some units so I can play a home one. What is our route here? I guess we take the shield off. And I think we just swing for damage here. We could kill the Sabine, I guess. Yeah, let's take away his ability to do damage. Alright, now let's remember, this is not a rebel, because I always want to do that. I'm gonna return it to my hand, I think. Well, I guess I don't have to. No, we'll pay the resource, it's fine. The good news... Ackbar is a rebel, yep, for sure. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna swing with the That's really unfortunate. That is incredibly unfortunate, actually. Why did he have to top Rival's Fall? His hand was empty, too. I guess we kill this. Because what I was going to do was, when he piloted with Luke, I was going to tap it with Ackbar. And then I was going to... he'd have 3, so I could home 1 as Luke target. But, unfortunately, he topped, like, the 1 card that outs Ackbar. Damn, we actually had we had everything against us this game. He had double force throw, like everything, and we still actually almost got there. But yeah, there's no way we come back anymore. I don't have a way to, well, I said he drew insanely well. Yeah. I'm ready for force throw to not be a thing anymore, honestly. I'm getting a little sick of that card. It's just too easy to trigger now. But But honestly, he had to draw that well. We kind of had him otherwise. If I get another home 1 down and kill his Luke leader, I think they're just done. Like, oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't want to... How do I keep getting the same guy? Okay, there we go, yeah. I'm gonna give it a minute. We'll play a game on here. We could be getting that bug again. I know there was like a thing last week where like you kept, for some reason, it always paired you against the same person. Liam says, how would you feel about cards being restricted to one-ofs in decks rather than outright suspended? I would be fine, but it really depends on the card. Force Throw at 1 would probably be fine, just because like it's just really punishing when you get multiples. But like a card like Triple Dark Raid, I feel like is too impactful to be at 1. So something like that kind of just has to get banned. I mean, I come from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, so I'm used to having really weird ban lists. The nice thing about something getting outright suspended is like it keeps the ban list really simple. Like things just are or aren't banned, which is nice. See, I don't know. I think I could go either way. It's all just how it's used anyways, like... I have like no units, so we'll mulligan. Oasis said I finally got my 3rd Falcon, so the list cut It's a Trap. Oasis, you missed it. We won a game because of It's a Trap earlier. We gotta keep it. I feel like if I'm going to, if I'm gonna play Ackbar, I might as well, I'm already playing something cheesy, right? Like, I might as well play the funny card. But yeah, we won a game, and a game we would have lost without it, too. Oh, this Fleet Lieutenant is very nice. We don't need another red 5. Target for attack, deal 1 damage. Admiral lunch enemy ships in Sector 27. It's a trap! That's still one of the best parts of any of the movies, I swear. Liam says, how does this deck deal with Vader swarms? I mean, home 1 is just naturally really good against Vader stuff. Cause like, he has to play a bunch of little guys. A home 1 just comes in and wrecks. Ooh, there's a Han combo. That's really bad. Oh, I do have Waylay though, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? I probably should have just made an X-Wing there, but whatever. So we're waylaying, which means I guess we're playing R2. Let's play the R2 first. There's a home 1. I think we just go for the Fleet Lieutenant, though. I think this is just going to be a race game. They went up to 5. That's interesting. What does that mean? They're gonna play an ambush guy? Maybe a Han, another Han unit? Oh, they went up to 6 for that. That makes sense. Well, we'll just do this then. Well, actually, this was kind of a mistake because that... Or no, the Han gets discarded. That's right. It doesn't go to his hand. We'll claim. Wow, they're playing a big Falcon. I think we're just gonna waylay that again, honestly. you can have that back. If you want to play it, you can do that again. Plays that, that's fine. Unfortunately, no matter what way we go here, we're gonna have to sack a unit into this Han, I think. Fortunately, this is only +2. So I guess that means we kill the R2, right? Because we have another one. Yeah, I figured this stupid thing was coming out. Okay, so what's more important to kill? The leader or the Han unit? Probably the Han unit. As annoying as this is. Man, when do we take so much damage? You know, I probably shouldn't have bothered resourcing there. It was probably a mistake. I don't really need the resources. Hotshot Blaster hit my base. I guess we take out Han. It's probably worthwhile. That's ugly, though. I'm actually gonna discard this. These don't really help, do they? I think we might be done here. What is going on? Oh, thank you. We might be toast. Yeah, home 1 doesn't really help. I mean, they did that in the wrong order. Not that it really matters. We've drawn like the same card so many times. Where's the good draws? Oasis, your whole deck is like 3 ofs. Nah, that's game. Lost to Han 1 yellow, story of my life. Yeah, he went on ground too, which is rough for us. Alright, let's see if Karabast is being weird still. There we go, there's a different deck. Trust the process. Oasis, I'm believing in you 100%. Yeah, this looks fine. Cassian for sure. Against Palpatine, do we want Waylay? I feel like we want to move faster than that. Pretty sure this is just Sabine into Fleet Lieutenant spam given the hand we have. I really want to try, I think the next stream, I'm going to play the new Emperor Palpatine double green, like, aggro tempo deck that's going around. It's really cool. It's double green and you play like Unity of Purpose and stuff. It's so sick. I got actually smacked by it earlier. I guess we'll just play a red 5 because we didn't need the Fleet Lieutenant there. Wait, what did they? Oh, they ramped. That's what it was. We actually might want for a cause for this matchup. I'd love to play this R2. Is it worth getting rid of an Ahsoka or a Fleet Lieutenant? Yeah, I guess it isn't. Take down Fleet Lieutenant, Chunk's base. R2 and Fleet? For this turn? We did draw a Falcon, though. Ahsoka doesn't do much yet. R2 and Falcon or R2 and Fleet? I think I like R2 Falcon better. I think that means we get rid of the Ahsoka. We just want to put all the pressure we can, because this is very clearly like a hard control deck. Exhaust a unit, you may... Okay, that's fine. No last turn? Do we pitch the Foracaws here? Would Jalump and Anakin pilot go here? Stick him on tokens, bounce him back to hand after attacking, put him on another token. So I've tried a little bit with that leader. It's really hard to play him because Red 3 actually goes kind of hard here. It's really hard to play him. Ooh, Cham's pretty good too. We're on 6. I actually like that better. Is Red 3 better than Fleet Lieutenant? It's 1 more damage technically, so I guess it's not. There's a mall. It's a bit spooky, but not the end of the world. I think we just keep going base here. Resource Red 3, yeah. So Liam, I've tried that, and it's just too resource intensive. Like, you're just paying too much. There's our It's a Trap. I don't know if this is the game for it, but... Yeah, I don't think this is the game for it, sadly. We can pay a resource, and next turn we can drop Profundity. But yeah, Liam, it's just a little too intensive to be like constantly bouncing and playing him. He needed to be like a cheaper guy. So we're on 8. We need to attack with these before he steals them. Resupply is fine. I think we're just taking this all to base. Did I have game there? No, I was one resource short. For a second I thought I missed game on a Cassian, but no, I was 1 resource short of it. Put the Falcon down. I think he's dead. Do we bounce this just so we can play Profundity? I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna return it to hand, because then if he does have a super laser, we have an extra card now. Devastator, yeah, that doesn't save him. We'll kill him with the Ackbar. Exhaust them all, sure. Put the Falcon back, dodge super laser, yeah, because that's like literally the only card. I don't even think super laser mattered because we had Cassians in our resource, but we'll give it a sec just for the thing to get another person. Hi, Wolfson. Good night. Hope you're doing well. If you didn't play Fleet, you had it. Fleet, X-Wing, were Cassian. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I forgot that I had him for a second. Ooh, Quinlan. This will be interesting. Let's see if we can take down the Meta Menace. That looks pretty good. We'll keep that. We have actually a really nice set of cards here. The only problem is I'm going to R2 it. I don't want to discard any of these. Playing Ackbar Red? Yep, this was Oasis's deck. They actually submitted it. I am not going to discard because I want all these. Liam says, I did run into a very unit-heavy pop green last night, but I don't think it drew what it wanted to. Was using weird jam comms on 5-card hand, palp not seeing OB. Where it says, yeah, this is the list I used on a previous lunch stream. Yeah, I remember you playing it against me. Yeah, Liam, that's the deck, but, like, I've seen them playing, like, Unity of Purpose and stuff. It's really cool. I'm gonna put the Sabine down. I think we're just gonna play the Falcon here. Do I care if they kill the Falcon with the A-Wing and trade it? I'd rather they didn't, I guess. Let's see. What are we thinking here? I mean, I guess we're fine if they trade it. Because if they have a fleet lieutenant here, they can trade this. But I think that's okay. They're thinking about it. I guess... Oh no, they already burned the Tarkin town. Never mind. I was about to say they could burn the Tarkin town to kill it too, but... He's got to have fleet lieutenant. He's got to be considering whether he wants to go base or wants to kill the Falcon. I say he has to trade it. So otherwise the Falcon trades favorably into the X-Wing. Or into the A-Wing. Oh, surprise strike. Okay, that's a little bit more of a commitment on his side. Ooh, topping an Ahsoka here is very good. Lim says, yeah, I looked at their hand. It was Resupply Carrier, Maul, Euleron, Dark Trooper, Seasoned Shore Trooper, I think. Really threw me off my groove. That sounds a little different than what I've seen. The one I saw was like, it was like super token spammy so that you can like keep drawing with your leader. It literally was like, it played both of the like the 0-4 and the 1-4 that both make tokens when you play units. So he just spammed like a ton of units and then you either win with Unity of Purpose or you draw a ton of cards with your leader. It was really cool. I think I'm gonna build it and play it for the next stream. Played a Falcon of his own. What did he discard? Ooh, he discarded an Ahsoka. That's actually really crazy. Wow, why did he not play an Ahsoka back at me? Huh. Well, he set up They Hate That ship. Hopefully he keeps that Falcon around. We definitely don't need 2 waylays. That's fine. Hopefully he keeps the Falcon on board. If he does, we actually come out super ahead here. He did. Perfect. Goodbye. Large ship for us. You know what actually might be good in here, Oasis? Is the, what the red 7 cost? Or the red 6 cost card that benefits off capital ships? He'll want to plow, surely. Yeah, but he will want to wait to plow until after, so he didn't have a chance. I mean, he can plow now. I set the plow up for him, but I think that's okay. Planetary bombardment. Yeah. Because you can do an early home one. What did he do there? Oh, he just attacked the base. That's fine. Honestly, I'm just going to get my swing in now. I'm assuming if he had Plo Koon, he would have used it there. Here's a resource to keep Falcon. Oh, yeah, so he can't Plo this turn. Thanks, Liam. Fair enough. Oasis says it wasn't in the original list, but the ships never lived long enough. Interesting. We're just going to claim now, I think. Home 1's going to start taking massive chunks out of his base if he's not careful here. And Quinlan doesn't really play much to, like, deal with it either. Like, he's got, like, force throw and stuff, but, like... Oasis now is back in the Django meta. Yeah, I guess it probably never stayed around with, like, Triple Dark and stuff coming in. Now it's a little harder to get rid of. I suppose it's very, like, matchup based, too. But that could be really good, because then you just home 1 on, like, 5. And you just open with that thing. Couldn't hurt trying? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so he stopped for a cause. Here comes Quinlan. I'm assuming that's just going to go to base. Hi, Moses. Moses says, love the channel. You're an experienced player. I learned a lot off your streams. Have you decided what you're going to be taking to your next PQ? Not yet. I want to see... we don't need this. I'm still on the fence because I want to see what is it? what Virginia, like what decks are good for Virginia, because I usually pick my deck after I see like what the meta is gonna be. If I was to like just take a deck, if there was a PQ tomorrow and I had to pick a deck without knowing, I would honestly probably just take Quinlan. I know that's not super exciting, but when you like don't know anything about the meta, then yeah. Well, honestly, Yoda's not a bad call. You just have to figure out a way to play with, so we're racing here. Can I win this race? I'm pretty sure I can. Sorry, Yoda is actually not a bad choice. You just have to make sure you can play against Quinlan. Double Hotshot Blaster. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so this game ends on the next turn. I think we're just gonna flip here. Oh, weird. He played Hotshot, but he didn't attack? What is he doing? I'm pretty sure we're just gonna waylay the Kira and then play our Foracaws and just burn over the top here. But we'll see. Smuggle Cassian? I think waylay for a cause is better. Yeah. Yeah, I like that better. Surprise Strike? Yeah. So we're gonna put that back in the hand. So he can do... unfortunately, he has exactly enough here where another Surprise Strike actually gets him there. He's played 2, though. What's the chance he has 3? Because we can do this, swing, rest. Because the extra unit doesn't matter anymore. And then we can for a cause. I'm pretty sure we just discard all of these. And we pass. We put him on Gots to have it. Now we have Fleet Lieutenant too, so even if he outs the home one, it doesn't matter. Well, said everyone is thinking the same thing, go Quinlan. It's just like the super safe pick, right? It doesn't have a lot of bad matchups, things like that. I have been working on a Cassian, like, anti-Quinlan deck, kind of behind the scenes. Yep, he is 1 short. It's still got a lot of testing and stuff to do, though. I've also been working on a really, that Thrawn green deck I played last time matches up really well into Quinlan, too. So there's some other stuff I've been trying. Nothing I'm, like, super confident in like I was with Leia or anything, though. Will says, I've been tweaking the Yoda deck since the last SQ. Since Django's gone, I'm able to gear the deck more against Quinlan. Yeah, you just have to worry about, like, all the discards. That's the hardest thing with Yoda. Oop, here's Leia. Leia red. We'll keep this. Cassian can go down, and I think R2 can go down. Are we on the initiative? We are on the initiative. So I think that means we're going to play the R2 and discard this X-Wing. We have a 3. Let's take a 4. Honestly, Wolf, Yoda is not a bad choice. It's very solid. I think, like, healing heroic green or heroic blue decks are in a pretty decent spot. I want to play more with the double palp green, but that also is like another really good option right now. Basically, the answer is, can you beat Sabine? Can you beat Quinlan? Because those are like the 2 big decks you're going to have to play around. Do I rest that? I can't play any other cards though, so I think that's wrong. I'm just going to play the Falcon out. We are going to take some damage here, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about that. Am I playing this Cassian? We could play Sabine instead and then tap with Ackbar. That's probably better. I'm gonna pay the resource. Okay. That's fine. I'm actually gonna tap our R2 because I can trade this into the A-Wing. And there's a decent chance I'm actually claiming here. If, Oh, Dogera? That's actually really bad for us. Oh, that's really bad. I think we have to claim and then play Ahsoka next turn. Because that put it out of the X-Wing. Wolfson says, this may sound weird, but you might understand after playing against me. Sabine is less of a threat for Yoda. Mono Red Sabine might have more of a chance, maybe. Do you just have enough, like, healing where it's not a problem? Are we going for the safe play or the sick play here? I guess there's no reason not to do this, so we'll tap that down. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you can build it more to that. I still don't expect to see a lot of, like, dark side control, because that's what I feel like Yoda has problems with. Domination of the board better than restore. I could see that. Why is there Leia so... Oh, because they have the general out there. Well, we'll play Ahsoka now. Hopefully they only have units. They did not only have units, but we discarded a Rebel Assault, so that's good. Oh my god, they have a Fleet Lieutenant too. Yeah, we lost this game. This one's over. Because I, like, have to claim now, and I don't think I can even get there anymore. None of these units do anything. Well, since there's a turning point in Yoda, Blue Villainy, yeah. Whenever I played Yoda in the past, Blue Villainy was always, like, the worst matchup. Because their late game is so much better. I mean, we can exhaust this again, but this is just delaying it. We lost. Since generally speaking, combo beats can control Yoda, combo should be able to beat most control decks. There's always a chance that you mill the combo. I guess. I mean, you don't just get, like, annihilated and devastated and stuff to death. That's just been my experience. Although, to be fair, the builds I have were usually very different from the one you played me with, so... It could be a build differential thing. And it was in the last set, too. It was in set 3, not with the newest set. Is anyone, well, since when I was in the SQ, I beat Cad Blue. I see. Maybe I should just show you what I've been cooking. Ah, that's fair. If you don't want me to, I won't stream it either. We can keep this. Oh, no, we want home one. Put this... Oh, we have 2 home ones. Cad Blue's top end is weaker than Blue Green Villainy. Yeah. I'm talking about, like, Palpatine or, like, Iden, maybe. I don't know. Palpatine's just so much better than everything else right now in Darkseid. Stealing that unit is just crippling sometimes. Alright, so we're against Obi-Wan. That's interesting. I'm just gonna drop a Fleet Lieutenant, I guess. Blue Green Blue was never really a concern. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna play a bunch of it in an event. Oh, we have a Cassian. Well, Fleet Lieutenant kills that. Palp loses to Mono Red Sabine, though. Like, I was at a showdown and it got wrecked. I think I want to play Red 5, and I'm actually just going to make a token here. Oh, that's kind of ugly. 2, 5, 7. Actually, I could just waylay it, can't I? We'll just do that. Tantive actually might be good this game. Mono red Sabine versus Pop Blue. That's interesting. How many people were at the event though? I'm curious. Because like in smaller events, you can kind of do whatever. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I guess he gets to heal it then. That was kind of a misplay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I should have attacked the Fleet Lieutenant. This one was 18, so not huge sample size, but it had many top 8 PQ players. Yeah, it just makes it easier for like weird stuff if you're like playing fun decks and things to kind of slip in. All right, can you stop, please? This is too many thingies. I don't like it. I think we just pass here. I don't think we trade this Fleet Lieutenant. Another waylay doesn't really help us. Maybe I should have left the units and gone for a home 1 play. I didn't even think about that. That probably actually would have been better. Judas just keeping extra Concord Dawns up his sleeves. To be fair, I put one back in his hand. I did misplay though. I should have swung here with the Fleet Lieutenant because he's gonna take do a damage to it anyways. Put a Chewbacca on it. I mean, I could just waylay it again. Oh wait, no, it can't be bounced. What am I doing? This is my own card. Just goes to show. I'm gonna exhaust this. No, you can't. Okay, but what if I try really hard? The walking carpet strikes again? Yeah, for sure. Oh, lightsaber too? I think we're in trouble. Oh, of course now I get they hate that shit. When it's way too late. I mean, this Tantive kind of controls space, which is nice. But I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to kill this Obi-Wan. Honestly, Obi-Wan was a deck I was looking at too. You can do whatever you want if you believe hard enough. I feel like we need some sort of ground unit in this deck too. What are we playing on the ground? Han. Maybe like Han 7? I guess I'm just not really drawing any of these cards. Guess we claim here? Is he gonna run both in, really? Oh, that's kind of cheeky. Is this a rebel? It is a rebel. Fleet Lieutenant would be really nice here. That's actually went relatively well. Or Profundity. Profundity would go crazy here. I'll take that thing out. We've only got like one more turn to try and draw it. That was a fun sequence. No way he kills Ackbar? Yeah, no. He wanted that Ackbar gone. Dude, calm down. What is going on over here? The biggest Obi-Wan in the world. And I'm on red-yellow, so I can't do anything about it. Alright, good night, Oasis. Check the VOD out later so you can see how well your deck did. We're trying for 500. I don't think I have a single card in my deck that outs this. You always do? Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, and Analia too. Yeah, this deck's over. This game's over. Rack it up. Let's go ahead and preemptively change that number. You got Bamboozle? Oh, there's no Bamboozle in this deck. Alright, Oasis is gone. I'm going to change a couple things. Just kidding, Oasis. But I actually do. I think I'm going to swap. We'll play... No, well, we'll swap a couple cards now. Because Bamboozle for sure should be in here. Alright, so... Bamboozle. Put some of those in. Also, Poe's not in here. That's probably something that should be. I think Profundity is too much. 3 Tantive probably isn't necessary. Han is okay. Also, I don't think Charm's necessary either. Poe's just better. Fleet Lieutenant. How many Foresters do you have? Just the one? I don't really like Red 3 that much in here either. What can we put it in case for that instead of that? Also, I don't really like the For the Cause. Okay, so we got some space. Profundity is a sideboard card, yeah. Sneak Attack Wreck. Okay, calm down. That would be something you'd recommend, Wolf. Bamboozle would just put the lightsabers back in hand. At least you'd have to play him again. Lore accurate Obi-Wan. Yeah, that was definitely true. Alright, so let's... What we need... We want a few more space, probably. Fang Fighter would be good. What does Yellow Sabine thing do again? Exhaust already a resource? That could be interesting. Shuttle's not bad. Wing Leader's not bad. We have enough rebels, right? Let's put some Wing Leaders in here. That card's good. New Falcon is still a rebel. Sneak Attack Profundity also sounds fun. Yeah, but that's like so late. Yeah, I could put the New Falcon in. That's not a terrible idea. Let's put one of those in. That just makes Han a little more consistent. Oh, he's only playing 2 Beast of Junks? We'll play 2 of these. We'll play 2 and 2. Does that put us at 49? Bamboozle, it's a Trap Waylay. Let's just go for, we'll just put some Surprise Strikes in here. We don't have any of those. Yeah. Go down to 2 Waylay. This seems fine. Alright, let's give this a shot. Let's see. New Falcon, da-da-da. Let's go back to Wrecker, Sneak Attack, or K2. K2 is not a bad idea. I don't know if Wrecker's needed. Prevent, Sneak Attack, Fleet Lieutenant in for fast damage too. I don't know. I feel like the deck doesn't draw enough to like use Sneak Attack effectively. Senatorial Corvette. That's okay. I don't know if there's room for it though. I guess what they hate that ship, it's kind of funny. We'll try this. If, we can always change some more stuff later. Sneak Attack a Fleet Lieutenant? Oh, I just realized what you said. That's so unnecessary, Wolf. We'll keep this. So we have Han and Falcon, so we're probably gonna hang on to those. Let's do it this way. This deck doesn't Daring Raid. I'm not a big fan of Daring Raid, to be honest. I feel like half the time, it just like isn't very useful. Oh, that's a big cartel turncoat. I really wish I had kept my Fleet Lieutenant now. I guess we can just Surprise Strike it. That's fine too. Do we Surprise Strike? Yeah, we Surprise Strike. Wait, Wing Scout. When did I put that in? Did I put that in? Oops, I guess there's a Star Wing Scout in it. That's funny. I'm a very unnecessary person. Hey, there's a fine line between crazy and genius. We'll just play Ahsoka to stay on curve here. Pitch to stay on target, okay. He didn't pilot it, which is interesting. Watch the Star Wings up become sudden MVP. I mean, I resourced it, sadly. But it's not the worst thing ever. It's definitely a playable card. Wolfpack Escort. I'm assuming Poe's going on something here. More Cassian. Oh man, I wish this was the other Falcon. This lowers it to 6, right? So we can't play it this turn no matter what. I'm just gonna swing here. If he pilots something with Poe, I'm just gonna tap it. And then next turn I can home 1 it. Alright, we're just gonna play the Falcon down. Alright, so he's not piloting. In which case... I think we just play R2? Sure. I'll pitch this Ahsoka. Get ourselves a Poe. Oh, that's what he's up to. That's fine. Oh, he didn't pilot it. Why didn't he pilot it? Oh, he's coming on the ground. Why do I always think this is a 6-drop? Nah, whatever. Ooh, we do have a They Hate That Ship here. But I think, honestly, Han's probably just better. Leaves us with 4 up, so we can, like, Han and then Fleet Lieutenant. Yeah, that's better. Do I want Poe or They Hate That Ship? I think the Poe is going to be better in the long run. Alright, so we're going to Han first. Play with piloting. Trigger, take out the Falcon. Swings, that's fine. Ahsoka into the Poe. We do have a lot of damage on our base, unfortunately. What is he thinking about over there? You have no rebels, by the way, on the ground if you were trying to clear. That's fine. I'm gonna kill him with Ackbar. Ooh, Surprise Strike. That's really bad. I think that means we lose. That sucks. Do I have any way to get through this? I don't think so, right? I mean, I guess we'll claim. Because we have to try and get something. Yeah, that's not enough, though. We can kill one, and then the other kills us. That's so he needed that Surprise Strike, needed to be the last card in hand. R.I.P. Or wait, was it 6 or 7? I think that was 6. A Finn deck? This is the first time I've ever seen Finns. Wolfson says it's the Sabine player inside me talking? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize you played Sabine. Actually, I don't really like this hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan it. Well, what the hell does Finn even do again? Defeat and upgrade if you do give a shield token. I guess this is fine. Sabine probably matches up well into stuff here. Ooh, yes, there's a really fun Finn green deck running around in the pre-Django meta. Interesting. I feel like of all the people, like the Star Wars characters, Finn has gotten like the shortest stick in terms of cards. Like, his leader isn't good, his unit's bad, like, he just kind of is getting the most unfortunate stuff happen to him in the game. Oh, well, apparently the game's over. What the heck? Well, so much for that being interesting. Finn has been absolutely shafted, for sure. Han Blue? That's one I haven't seen much of. Evening, everybody. Highlights out. Hope you're doing well. Alright, well, one of this guy is taking forever. Oh, there we go. 1-2 with Han. This is actually quite good. We'll keep this. I do want to remind everyone real quick to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and to like the video. Helps a ton with the algorithm. Actually, we might want that Boom Boozle. Yeah, that's fine. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. And hit the bell so you get notifications when my video goes up and my streams. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching tonight. Yeah, the channel's actually been doing really well like the past week and a half, so I just wanna... That's because of you guys, so thank you so much. Did you just waylay my Sabine after putting a thing down? That is so petty. What the hell? My guy, why? That poor Sabine, what did it ever do to you? Takedown? Yo, what is going on? This is such a weird deck. Nearly hitting 1K subscriber goal? I know, right? We're getting there. I suppose I could have tapped it, but I don't think that's actually good. We're on 5. We could... I guess they hate that ship here, right? Give him some tokens. He bounced it to hand? Very interesting. Played a C3PO instead? Oh, we can kill C3PO at least. And he surrendered. His hand must have been horrible, given what he played that game. But that one counts. Resourcing the MVP just to keep the game fair? Respect. It's true, it's true. We gotta keep it. We can't show him this early, okay? It's super hot tech and not card I put in play or in my deck by accident. No turn 1, so we're mulliganing. Much, much better. We don't have a Falcon, so we'll put Han down. Bamboozle's actually pretty good in this matchup. Guess we'll put the Poe down. Soaring Spot about to carry you to Galactic Invitation? Oh, for sure. Do I want to pitch one of these? I think I want to play Wing Leader next turn, so I'll pitch the Fleet Lieutenant, sure. Grab an Ahsoka, that's a pretty good trade-up. Put Cassian in there. Oh, R2 isn't a rebel. I see these starring Thrawn in red, in Thrawn Red occasionally. Starwing is amazing in Thrawn Red. It's like one of the reasons you play the deck. I'm gonna talk about that and not the misplay I just made. No one pay attention to that one. This can go down. Actually, R2 lets Wing Leader trade here. So I actually think I'm gonna keep that. Do I bamboozle this X-Wing? I think I do. If he doesn't trade here, we have a really good trade with the R2. There's a pretty good chance he does, but if he doesn't, it's very nice for us. See, Lights Out says, with the Leia Lake Country deck you played in Denver, how long, like days, weeks, did you spend practicing tweaking the deck? And would you consider that typical for a big event prep? So I spent a lot of time, like, thinking about it. Oh, what just happened? Oh, air superiority? That's fine. I did a lot of testing on, like, Karabast and stuff. I said that's pretty typical. For, like, a big event, like for the Galactic and stuff, I'll probably take even longer to test. Like, for example, I did really well at Dragon Ball Nationals recently, and for that one, I had, like, months of testing, and I spent a really long time, like, completely perfecting the deck that I was playing. But honestly, usually it's just a couple weeks. The problem with taking, like, months and months to practice a deck is the meta shifts so fast in games like this a lot of the times that, like, it might not be the optimal when it finally comes time to play the event. So I try to play a lot of different decks, because then what I end up playing eventually, like, what deck I end up settling on, I'm, like, good with then. But I would say the Leia Lake Country, I probably practiced it for, like, 2 or 3 weeks, and then, ironically, mostly I was actually, playing on Karabast with that one. That one's nice because it's, like, it's kind of a little bit of a solitaire deck, so it's really, really easy to practice. With more involved decks, it's harder because, like, Karabast isn't always the best place to test stuff. Usually I tell people to test, like, function on Karabast, and they'll go to their locals to, like, kind of perfect everything. But yeah, I'd say, like, 3 weeks was about the time I spent practicing it. Played Poe. I'm just gonna claim, it's fine. Liam says, just giving them a fair chance. Yeah, whenever I make a misplay, it's completely intentional. Of course. Lights Out says, super helpful, thanks. Guess I need to start thinking about decks for Minneapolis and PQs. Yeah, so for Minneapolis specifically, once we get, I think it's this weekend, right? Is the Denver, or not Denver, it's somewhere in Virginia. The next, like, big regional event, or no, it's a sector, that's what it is. The next sector event, that should show us what the meta is going to look like. Yeah, Richmond this weekend. So after that's when I'm going to kind of dig down for Minnesota and kind of figure out what I want to play. I'm pretty sure the meta's just going to be Sabine and Quinlan, but you never know. There might be something surprising or interesting. And then I'll kind of go from there. Sydney PQ is next weekend. We'll be interested to see how the meta starts taking shape here. That is true. The thing about PQs, though, is since they're so much smaller, and a lot of times, like, your local can really affect the meta, too. Like, it sounds weird, but, like, certain regions will tend towards certain decks. And so sometimes it can kind of skew those results. The nice thing about these big, like, 500-person events is, like, that is what the meta is. Like, it's so much, it's so many people at the events that it takes away any of the like, variance. It's just such a big sample size. Oh, they can actually trade and kill my home one here. Turbo Laser Self. Oh, that was the discard for Ahsoka. I was like, what's going on? Okay, so they are going to trade away my home one, which means I need to swing this a base now. Liam says, oh no, I understand Western Australia is pretty control heavy, but the Sydney NSW region isn't. Yeah, there is a ton. So I live in the Milwaukee area in Wisconsin, and there is a lot of aggro whenever I go to my PQs. It's like 50% aggro usually. Damn, I just have a lot of damage here. Did he already claim? No, he didn't. There's not really any point to me claiming though, is there? I think I actually have to do this. Well, there's some home ones. It's not terrible. But I think it's still going to be too late. But it gives him basically 6 damage. We'll have to see... Oh no, that's right. He can't pilot the turn he dies. He can only flip the turn he pilots. Liam says, maybe a hot take. I don't know if it'd win, but I think we could see a villain blue-green control deck in the finals at Richmond. I mean, that's not like an insanely hot take or anything. The, Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have the things for that. Whatever, this game's over. The thing about that is... I feel it's not good. I feel like there's going to be a decent amount of, like, light side kind of tempo-y decks. And those tend to be kind of into that. I don't know. We'll see. Also, like, I feel like Quinlan has a really good matchup into villain blue-green control. Just because you're so fast and you have discard. Especially if people start... I think one of the ways the meta is going to develop is that Quinlan's going to start playing Pillage again. Because Quinlan plus Pillage really takes out control. She's not a rebel, right? Yeah. None of this matters. So Quinlan plus Pillage actually is good into control. And it can be really good in the Quinlan mirror too, because you're not drawing very much. It's just if you don't want to play the Pillage, you just use it as a resource. So if that development happens, then it's going to be a lot harder to run control decks that aren't Palpatine. Palpatine gets around that by having control or draw built into the leader, and I do think there's a chance that like 35 health blue could be interesting. But I do think if a control deck is going to do well, like a dark side control, it's going to probably have to be Palpatine. Liam says, PQs are relatively big in Australia. Contextually, we have less than 10% of the population in the US. We don't have any sectors here, so PQ is as big as it gets for now. Yeah, that's fair. It sucks that you guys don't have any sectors. Australia, unfortunately, gets kind of shafted a lot of the times. You guys get ignored a lot for... Okay, so they're going to Tarkin Town me. What does that mean? Maybe he gets rid of this. No, we'll try and hold on for It's a Trap for a minute. We'll see if we can't get fancy with it. I think I want to play Artoon and pitch the Sabine. Yeah, we want that Ahsoka. Liam says we sure do. Yeah, it's like that for like all card games too. The only thing, 2 games I can think of that like have consistent events over there. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh has like events in Australia every once in a while. And then I feel like Magic does too. But yeah, it's mostly just those 2. Well, that's really annoying. My Ahsoka got discarded. I actually think Cadblade plus Pazine, like this kind of stuff, could actually go really well right now too. Hi Pasan, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, we drew another Ahsoka. That's funny. Liam says, but in fairness, the first PQ season we had 1 PQ. Now we have 2 in Sydney itself, let alone the other cities. So they start taking us seriously. Prasan, I just like the interface better, honestly. It's a personal preference. There's nothing wrong with either of them. You'll even see if something's being weird on one of them, I'll start playing on the other one. I have them both in tabs. But yeah, Liam, that's good. I'm very happy that they added a bunch more PQs like everywhere. Because mostly I just want people to be able to play the game, you know? They just play our irrefusable offer? That's interesting. Huh. Well, I mean, it's all theirs. That's a neat tech card. Wait, it plays it inactive? Oh, and then it dies. Okay, that's not quite as crazy as I thought it was. I thought they got to keep it. But I actually think Cad Bane is another thing I've been looking at too. Just the weird control kind of thing you can do with like McClunkies plus Bazines. There could be a really interesting deck there. Yeah, Unrefusable is basically sneak attack the bounty. It's kind of cool. Yeah, here comes the Bazine again. Because like Bazine like stripping Quinlan of its like force throws and stuff is actually really powerful. No good to me dead. That's kind of a waste, but okay. Well, we can't Fleet Lieutenant anymore. I think it's just R2. Pitch the Sabine. Ooh, that Han Solo is probably the correct take. Even if the Falcon looks nice. Having it next turn is really good. If they have another bounce, this is going to be annoying. No, 4 Lam, that's really annoying too. I'm just going to play this Fleet Lieutenant to, just to play something. Bazine is so annoying with CAD. Yeah, it's like really strong. I wish there was a way to fit Force Throw into Cad Bane. Like, I feel like if someone could figure out a way to play Cad Bane but somehow still put Jedi in it, or Force users in it, it could actually be, like, actually really crazy. We haven't seen a single space unit. I think it's time to lose the It's a Trap, as sad as it is. Because then you're basically playing like a Quinlan deck, but like having the addition of Bazine is kind of crazy. Let's see here. I think we trade into the 4 Lam. We kill the Bazine, then we play Han. Han plus Ackbar actually kills Cad Bane, which is really nice. Bazine is an interesting example of power versus character obscurity. I mean, she's in a major movie. Alright, so he comes out to play Ackbar. What does this thing do again? It's just a Sentinel, right? Yeah, okay. So Ackbar's gonna hit here. Oh, I'm sorry, we're 1 damage short. Why did I think that was enough? Nah, whatever, it's fine. We're still gonna do it. Yeah, she's in 1 major movie and like 2 scenes, but very powerful. That's fair. Just wondering what some other examples are. Oh, he captured my Han? That seems kind of wasteful. Oh no, I was muted. I'm sorry, guys. This is my bad. Hopefully that wasn't for too long. Thank you, Liam. Thanks for the heads up. Well, good night, Kyle, if you didn't hear that. Sorry that you missed part of the stream, but most of it's still going. Cad Bane. I'm just gonna put that damage on R2. That's fine. That is annoying. We'll have to see. I might actually pilot the red 5 with this. Or is it better? 4, 5, 6, 7. So this does trade into Cad Bane. We get our stuff back. 4, 5, 6. Actually, what we should do is swing here, pass, then we're going to play, because he's 2, right? Yeah. We're going to play Cassian. So we're going to trade the Cassian, then we're going to pilot the red 5. Red 5 will kill Cad Bane, and then we'll kill the Jump Master. There we go. Oh, I can't have both my Hans, though. I want to kill this, so I guess we'll have to defeat this one. I never thought about that. Kyle says, so Ackbar doesn't appear to be doing so well? I mean, honestly, it's kind of a fun deck. I never expected it to do amazing. The goal is to hit 500. Which, I mean, this game's going kind of well? Question mark? We're in control now, so we'll see. Ackbar is doing it better than I think people expected Ackbar to do at release. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Liam. It's doing its best. We only have 8 resources, so we can't play both of these. I think we're gonna have red 5 just trade both, and then we'll probably play Poe this turn. If he plays a card and it's small, Forlom. So with that, I think we play Poe. Just because Poe can trade and discard to kill this. I actually kind of want them to play another card here. I'd really love to have initiative this next turn. Actually, maybe it was better to play Ahsoka and then just have red 5 kill this. Oh, Bosk. Yeah, no, it's way better for them to play something. Are they attacking with it? That's surprising. Kyle says, Iden Red has been a favorite of mine this week, and Boss Green. I've seen Boss Green before, but I haven't seen much Iden Red. That's an interesting combo. Forlim and Zuckus are also somewhat on the unusual power to obscurity ratio scale. I mean, they're fine. It's not like they're crazy powerful or anything. I can tell you that that play was wrong. There's no way they should have played that the way they did. Because now I can just attack base, discard this. I think we just discard the 1. Deal 2 damage, kill the Forlom. I guess I could have just went with red 5 too, huh? Oh well. We'll have to send a list. Yeah, I've never seen that before, and I do really like that leader. So now we Ahsoka. We'll take the last card out of their hand. No need to exhaust anything. So they claimed. No need to do that. And I'm actually going to waylay this Crafty Smuggler, because I don't want them to attack with it. Oh, there's the Star Wing Scout for you, Liam. We don't have initiative, though. So there's a Star Hopper. How much damage can we do this turn? 5, 13, 16. So we've actually got game, assuming they don't do anything weird. We'll do a damage to Ahsoka. We're gonna surprise strike with the Poe. Discard this to deal 2 damage. So that puts us in range of either unit. And that's game. MVP. Hey, I'm saying we drew him and we immediately won the game. That is true. I do think this is a good showcase, though, of how crazy this color combination is in decks right now. The red, yellow, light side stuff. We can keep this. Boss Green, okay. That's probably not going to be useful. And honestly, we probably have to get rid of the home one. But this just goes to show that this color combination is so good. You can play a leader that doesn't do very much and still do crazy good with it. I'll have to get you to tune my Anakin yellow at some stage. That's an interesting combination. What's the point of playing that? I think we actually might just go space here and try and dodge him. Okay, First Legion Snowtrooper, I see you. We're on to 4. These are both rebels, right? Could be interesting. I've never tried Anakin with yellow, to be honest. Gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. I'm muted again. Hopefully that wasn't for too long. Let's see. I'll go over my spiel again. Okay. Lights outside. For me, I've been eyeing Ahsoka Yellow because it's red-yellow heroism, which is strong. The reason is it's worse than Quinlan, but probably won't be highly played. So it's a showcase chasing deck. And I said that's completely fair. It's, no damage. It's interesting. The problem with Ahsoka is I feel like, I mean, I guess she's Force, which is really good. I always considered her a worse Sabine, but I never really thought about her being like a different Quinlan. That's interesting, actually. Last thing I heard was asking what point of Anakin Yellow was. Oh, geez. I need to start putting up a counter for how often I have accidentally remained muted. I swear, it's just because I don't want to cough into the mic. But yeah, Ahsoka's close. She's so interesting. She's like so almost there, but there's like leaders that are just like slightly better than her. Ooh, kill the scout. I'll get to draw 2. Star Wing Scout. Star Wing. Yay! I'm just gonna kill this thing. I don't think I want to exhaust anything. Liam says MVP! From now on, I'm gonna have to include a Star Wing Scout in every deck. You get the good Sabine Yellow 1-drops, but if Coordinate is active, she's a monster on her flip with a 5/6 potential to be a 7/6. I feel like she Coordinate is so hard though. That's the problem. Like, Super Laser Tech. Oh, he ECL'd the Super Laser. That's kind of crazy. I think what I'm actually going to do here is kill this and exhaust that. Wait, why didn't it die? Did I miss something? Did I click the same thing? Oh, no, it did die. I'm just a big dumb. Because then we can play our Attentive and we're completely fine up there. Coordinate sucks is the problem, except for like Quinlan and Plo Koon. Yeah, the thing about Plo Koon is like you can use him even without Coordinate too. Like he's still a solid unit without it. I like being able to snipe Ahsoka on her flip with Blue Leader and Boba too. Oh man, is she 5 health? No, is she 5? Man, that's a problem. A lot of things hit 5. Whoa! That's a crate dragon. Excuse me. Oh wait, he's dead. Oof, that was almost scary for a second there. 6, but Blue Leader ambushes in 6 for Boba 2. Oh, the Boba 2. I always think about Boba 3 when you say Boba. Yeah, no, you're right. Man, that was almost scary for a second. Yo, that's kind of crazy, actually. I never thought about the fact that Boba 2 makes Blue Leader even more insane than it already is. We'll have to mulligan this one. We don't need 2 R2s. Against Han. Probably don't need that either. Boba 2 is another leader that's just really, really interesting. Like, he's getting close to where he's actually, like, competitively viable. He's just not quite there yet. I'm gonna get rid of the Han. We'll grab an Ahsoka. That's good enough. Liam says, honestly, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'd love to see the build for that, because that's a leader I've always kind of had my eye on. Let's get rid of the Bamboozle. I feel like he doesn't put much equips on things. Fireball ambushing for 4 is crazy. Land speeder. Turn 1, it's a vehicle for Chewbacca. There's just a lot of good stuff with him. Like, ambush is just a really, really good mechanic. giving all your ambushes +1 is just very strong. Eager escort fighter ambushing for 5 in space for 3 resources. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, it's not a small amount. Brino being a 3/6 sentinel. Yeah, that's a really big, like 2 to 3 damage is a really big change. Liam, you've inspired me. I need to put a, Ooh, hold on, no. We want to attack this first, because then we can get our 2 extra damage. You've inspired me to look into it some more. Man, I'm so glad I streamed tonight. There's so many good and interesting ideas in the chat tonight. I've got like 4 decks I want to build now. Liam, it's kind of a board control in the early game, pivot to mid-late game deck. Yeah, yeah. Perilous position. We'll just play Poe then, that's fine. Yeah, putting Poe Dameron in was a big... That helped a lot. That was a big thing. I think we want to keep Waylay. He's not playing any space, so there's no point in keeping it. It's a trap. So he's on 6 in blue. So I'm scared of like Luke, hypothetically, which means I should probably do it this way. As much as I want to be greedy here, I think this is the correct play. I would love to have red 5 attack kill this, and then like have Ackbar kill Han, but if I do it that way and he has a Luke, then he can kill my Poe without it actually doing anything. So I think I need to go this way. Now Luke isn't as crazy. Oh, actually no, he can't play Luke because the Han's tapped now. Plays Kanan instead. We'll deploy Ackbar. This actually kills Kanan, so that's really good for us. Oh man, we'll just plop a Cassian out actually. Good, we're actually doing really well this game. I want all these cards, so I'm gonna keep this. Game says, and if you have Boba Fett's armor on the leader, he could be a real menace. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that too, Lights Out. Although armor is a little less reliable with people running safety upgrade removal. I guess that's fair. I expect to see Bamboozle like absolutely everywhere. I'm gonna launch a surprise strike here and just get some damage in, I think. So there's an X-Wing. I think I'm gonna attack, and I'm actually gonna tap this for a token, since there's nothing for it to really hit right now. Ooh, Han Solo's really good here. I have a Falcon. That's a big Chewbacca. What is he defeating? My leader? Probably. Pretty sure we're waylaying that here. Yep, that's fine. So that means we can Han pilot. I think we'll take the takeout here. X-Wing swings. This is a rebel, right? Yeah. Oh, nope, we can't because we need the resources for the waylay. Swings here, pass. I think we're good to go. That says if you are running a pilot leader, though, I could see people undervaluing upgrade removal against you in game 1 situation. The problem is, I think every Quinlan deck's probably going to be maining Bamboozle. It's just too good. Yeah, that's the hope. I only run 1 in the deck at the moment, though. Man. Oh, gotta record. Alright, well, we hit that magical 500 number. Hopefully we can keep this up. I will start. I use Boba Yellow. This is another deck that's pretty strong. I personally don't like it very much. It just doesn't fit my playstyle very well. But it is a good deck. So this is another option if you want to, like, do well at a PQ or something. This Boba 4 deck is pretty good. Alright, it didn't get piloted right away, so that's really good for us. This is a rebel, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Gorilla Soldier is such a pain. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of good things with this. Gorilla Soldier is a crazy good card, though. I think Starwing sadly is retiring this game. So the question is, do we Fleet Lieutenant and kill this, or do we Wing Leader? I think we Fleet Lieutenant to save the damage. And then if he wants to trade, like, that's just fine. Lightsat says, if you're expecting tons of Boba 4, yellow high HP units are great. Something like Ray Tarkentown doing well against the deck, I think. Ray could be positioned well. Having the extra healing is really good. He has 4 resources. It's interesting to see what he'll play. Ooh, there's a fire spray. I'm actually gonna do that to Fleet Lieutenant. And then we'll claim. Waylay. I don't think we are gonna use They Hate That Ship at all here. I'm not sure how I want to play this. I think for now we swing and see what happens. Ideally, we want to leave him without a space unit. I'm gonna actually put damage on units because my base is starting to get hit a lot. I want to see, we're hoping he doesn't play another space unit here. If so, we can waylay him and it screws up his leader flip. That's the reason I don't like this leader, is if you can... Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's really rough, though. That's actually really scary. The good news is we get our waylay now to turn off his leader flip. But, still not ideal. Dang it, he got another one. ID 2000 clear. Man, I really am regretting resourcing They Hate That Ship. It would be so good right now. I think that was 100% a misplay. I mean, I guess we can do this. Damn, this is so rough. I guess I don't have a choice, though. At least now he doesn't get his attack this turn. He is still good. He's going to be able to pop both my units, though. It really sucked that he had that Star Hopper. I was really hoping if we bounced, he wouldn't have something to pilot. He gives, what, it's 4/4, right? Oh. It's an interesting play. I don't know if I actually agree with that. This gives 4/4, so this could have 8 health. That's unfortunate. Home one's always like 1 short, I swear. I'm just gonna kill that. I think we might be sunk, though. Damn, and he piloted right away, too. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for us to win anymore, sadly. Oh, there's a bamboos. Man, why couldn't we have had that last turn? That would have been so good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do this just to be fancy. but that's game. Oh, we had Sneak Attack Devastator anyways? Yeah, that's game. Super duper game. Here's a Sabine. This will be interesting. We have a 2-drop, but it's in space. This is probably a bad hand to keep. Just because there isn't much ground. We have the initiative, though. If they go space unit first, this is really good. If they go like Little Sabine, it's pretty mid. Well, actually, I think we can deal with this. We can use this. Red 5. So we're gonna go X-Wing. If they play space, then we Fleet Lieutenant. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I might actually want to play the Cassian this turn, that's why I didn't resource it. Don't see me getting a home 1 this game. If we get a They Hate That ship, we could definitely get a home 1 down. But we need to draw that. Plays that. Okay, then we're definitely playing Falcon. Another Falcon, we definitely don't need 2. Nothing I have costs 4, so we're going to pay the resource to keep it around. There's the Sabine. I guess it's just Cassian. Yeah, I'm gonna save the Fleet Lieutenant. Might be my play next turn. Ooh, General's Blade. That's spooky. Oh, they Rebel Assaulted. I was like, why did they tap both of them? We definitely don't need the Tantive. So I think we go for Ahsoka here, and hope they'd have 2 units in hand. If we get a tap off on this... Damn it. Okay, well we got rid of another Rebel Assault. That's also good. ECL that actually okay, because then we can kill the Poe. What do we need here? Han is good. On 6. I think I can pay the resource. Yeah, I can pay the resource. Oh, man. Fortunately, we're still going to be 1 damage short of actually killing this thing. Ew, that's gross. Yeah, that's game. Well... I mean, I guess we can do that. We can kill the R2. We can kill this thing. I don't think that gets us there. On 7. Will we need 7 for anything? I mean, I guess that's Ahsoka plus the Fleet Lieutenant, but I guess we need to kill this, so... Can hit me for 3. I mean, we play Ahsoka, maybe that's a unit in hand? So that taps Sabine. Fortunately, that's still game, I think, right? I needed like a hot shot or something. Yeah, because I can only do 7 here. Yeah, it's game. Some decks feel like they have permission to hit the base, but you're not allowed to. I mean, yeah, it's all about tempo. That's what the Leia deck was all about. That was like its biggest benefit. Is that you forced your opponent to trade back into you. The fact that he had a Rex Red. That's a color I haven't seen for that yet. That's one thing with the Anakin yellow deck. Cassian kills Sabine on her flip. Oh, because of the +2 attack. Yeah. That's interesting. You know, I never thought about the fact that Anakin is just really good because of that +2. Anakin might be good in this meta, actually. So does Ezra. Yeah, a lot of things do. Because I kind of assumed that Anakin would have a bad matchup against Sabine. But I guess I didn't think about the fact that all your units trade really well. That's interesting, actually. Free 20 tickets. Oh, this is just going to be spam 1-drops the deck, isn't it? Yeah, Anakin's units all sort of had raid 2 against units. I mean, you do have to do damage to your base, but... that is very interesting. So let's see, this has coordinate +1. Okay, well he doesn't have coordinate. Why would he attack with that first? My guy, you don't have coordinate yet. Yeah, you could have had coordinate. What are you doing? I really need another ground unit here. Otherwise, this is going to get very rough very quickly. None of those are ground units. Republic Tactical Officer. That's a bunch of damage. Honestly, I think we do this. It avoids 2 damage and we can just take it out. Actually, maybe we keep it there? No, we can just tap it again next turn to give him 1 for the home 1 effect. Clone Trooper. Take this out. Play the red 3. Ahsoka's good. I don't think we're ever going to need Falcon here anymore. So you swung with that. We're going to Ackbar this so that we can hate that ship. Rex is a 2/6. Wait, why did it... Oh. Encourage leadership. Why wouldn't you flip first? I am so confused. I mean, I think I still make this play. Or do we trade right now? I guess it's better to trade right now. Because otherwise a tactical officer can trade into us. I'm going to take out one of the ties. And then we can trade these here. Okay, he did the trade for us. We can trade here. No reason to damage anything. Is he just not gonna flip Rex? What is going on? There it is. So I think the play here is gonna be Ahsoka. Or I guess we could tap the 4/4. How much damage does he have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. What are the chances he has 2 units in hand? We see that he plays weird, like, not real cards. So he could really easily not have one. And if I Ahsoka and he doesn't have a unit, or if he discards a non-unit, I think I just lose. So we're doing 10, 13 potentially. That puts him to 17, 20. Damn, we're still 1 short even with that play. I think we have to Ahsoka. No. We have Cassian? We don't have Cassian. Alright, I think I know my play. I don't like it, but... He only gives +1 health, right? Yeah. So... we are gonna... let me make sure my math isn't off. We have 9 health left. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hypothetically, we're alive still. So we're going to... Fleet Lieutenant Ackbar into base. Tap a non-leader unit. We'll tap this Rex. Zachary says, I played this player earlier. They're practicing for a PQ where the leader list is restricted. This guy and another player running Cassian. Oh, that's cool. I actually have a Cassian deck I'm working on for, like, competitive. It's interesting that they're playing this leader and they chose to, oh, they're trading with us? I don't know if that's correct. I think they might have misplayed there. The Cassian deck was Thermal Oscillator plus Vulture Droids? That's interesting. Hey, we drew a Fleet Lieutenant. We win. Didn't matter. I basically set it up so that if we drew Fleet Lieutenant or Surprise Strike, we won. Because this is a Rebel, right? Yeah, it is. But I'm surprised he's not playing the double green one. Oh, no, I don't want to play a Han game. No. I'm going to quit out of this game. I'm sorry, guy. Yeah, my bad. Because the double green one is what, like, everyone's playing. Oh, that's not right. So I put a Cassian deck together. It's basically the same deck as Quinlan. Like, it's really similar to that. Except since you get to keep drawing cards with your Cassian effect, you give up, like, a little bit of aggression, but it lets you, like, beat discard decks. I don't think I've actually played it on stream yet, but I'm planning on at some point here. Cassian's one of my favorite leaders of all time, so I've always wanted to try and make him actually work. And I think it's one of the closest times where that's actually the case. Cassian goes down. We have Falcon Han. So I think we lose this, unfortunately. That's interesting, though. Zachary, is that someone you, like, know personally? I'd be interested to know where there's a PQ with a restricted leader list. That'd be really fun to play at. Or even just to know the rules on, so I could make some decks for it. What the heck? That's a weird choice. Definitely don't need Sabine. You don't know where the PQ is at? You didn't ask? Okay, that's fair. What do they discard a card for? Oh no, it's just showing the last card they played. Plus Cassian or Rebel, so sweet Rebel synergies. Yeah, that's true, Lights Out. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it. He's basically, like, he's weird, because, like, most of the leaders nowadays are, like, they, like, have really strong leader flips and stuff, but he's a leader that has a really weak flip, but like a pretty strong effect normally through the game. And you just play like the combination of colors is so good, kind of like how like you can play Ackbar here, and the cards are just good enough where you can kind of get away with it. Like you could never play this power level of a leader if it was like what, like green light side yellow or something, like if it wasn't yellow red. I think we still play the Ahsoka. That's fine. We don't get our tap, but that's okay. So, like, he works surprisingly well. I think, actually, it's a good matchup for Quinlan. I have to playtest with him a bunch more. Oh, I accidentally tapped my own Falcon. Nice. I have to playtest with him a lot more, though, because I have to see if he's good enough to get through, like, Ahsoka, or not Ahsoka, Sabine and stuff. He might not be good enough to take out Sabine. What, are you gonna Rebel Assault me next? Plays a K2. So this will trade the Fleet Lieutenant. Han will take out the K2. And we'll just attack with some stuff. He has a lot of non-fighter units in his fighter deck. Also, what is this supporting EA2? ETA2? That is not a good choice, my friend, in my opinion. Oh, hold on. I don't want to play him with piloting. I want to play him normally. Making me discard. That's an interesting choice. Well, I don't have the pieces, so we'll get rid of that. Swing, swing, and pass. Another Ahsoka. That's pretty good, actually, if we trade it away. So is Wing Leader. I think we actually dumped the Ahsoka, just because then we have 3/3/3. We can play any 2 cards on this turn. As good as Ahsoka is. Hopefully he plays a big ship this turn. Like a tactical bomber or something to try and put the Luke on it. Then we can just go nuts. We'll awaken. It's fine. Oh, he just played 4 a cause? My guy, I have so much health on my base. What are you doing? Rebellious Hammerhead, Admiral Ackbar, Biggs Darklighter. Interesting. Make a big Ackbar. He just played another one. Oh, jeez. All the burn in the world. But I think that means he loses. Well, I mean, I guess technically we should swing with Ackbar last. Because he could still flip Luke here. Okay, no P claimed. We're good. I don't think there's anything he can do anymore. I think this game is just over. We have too many units. Radius? That's funny. We'll pass. I mean, that's a big radius. But, I don't think it matters. And that's a unit that I thought was going to be really good that just, like, doesn't have a place in any deck. That Radius ship is, like, really strong. But there's no deck to play it in at all. I guess maybe, like, Yoda Green would be, like, the only thing I can think of. But, like, it's got such a good effect to be, like, played in nothing. No, we can keep this. We'll put 1 Cassian down, though, because it might be our turn 2 play. The other deck I've been really interested in lately, I had someone, I actually lost to it at locals on Saturday. they were playing the 34 health Hera deck with all the rebels. Or all the specters, rather. That deck is actually kind of spooky. It does some crazy stuff. The ghosts, the like 5 and 6 drop ghosts are just so good. Outlaw Corona, hey? I guess that means we want to go for space here instead of ground. I don't like this card in Piat, by the way. I think it's really overrated. I don't think the bounty's worth the early aggression. We're gonna play the Falcon first. I want to see what he plays before I attack. I would love they hate that ship right here. Alright, we'll just swing base. They hit that ship here would be so good. Oh my god, we got it! It's crazy! Bamboozle isn't that good in this matchup. They hate that ship! Give me a ramp! Liam says, sent you my Boba to an Anakin list. I expect them to get chopped up a bit, but looking forward to seeing how you play them. After you test out the palp grade you're looking at, of course. Thanks, Liam. That'll help me remember what stuff I want to try, too. Because I've got a ton of things I want to play test now. Alright, so we're both on 5, so he has a Piat flip here if he wants it. And I don't really have a good way to stop it either, unfortunately. So Piat comes over. He's got a 7 right now. Okay, that's fair. Victor 3? Why the heck are you playing Victor 3 in Piat? That is a weird choice in my opinion. Don't need the scout right now. Do I drop Ahsoka here or just play Poe? I think we tap down this thing. 8. They're not in red, so I'm not really scared of any big huge capital ships right now. Yeah, that's fine. Do I take the last card or do I play Poe? I think I have to play Poe. I need to kill Piat. Liam says might be trying to stop a big turbo laser. Seeing Piat Blue running that and a bit more later. I could see that. They don't really have much to hit with it right now. Oh, it was a resupply. So that doesn't matter. Do I claim here? Is there ever a universe just to kill the Piat? He's on 8 anyways. No, I think that's wrong. Okay, so then what do we do? I guess we just hit base. And then Falcon to just hit base too. Top decked OB would also be sad times. That's fair. I mean, we could have claimed instead of doing damage and then Ahsoka the last card in their hands. We're kind of just hoping they don't top deck something crazy. Devastator is also an option. Okay, so they didn't do any of that, which means we're definitely playing Ahsoka to take that card out of their hand. Oh, it was just a resupply carrier. That means we get to tap something too. I think that was too much damage to leave on the board. Yeah, that's how I felt too, Liam. It was an option. I think they're just dead now, aren't they? We have 11 damage. Yeah, they're dead. GG. They honestly drew really bad there. If they had drawn a OB or a, even like a Devastator would have put us in a little bit of a rough spot. But yeah, we just kind of had to risk it. We made them have to get the top deck. Put them on Better Have It is a good way to play a lot of the time, honestly. Let's see. Vader Green. That's interesting. Have to mulligan that. Only R2 for a 1-drop is kind of sketchy. Put red 5 down, and I guess the home one? Home one might actually be good at some point in this match, though. I guess we'll put Poe down. That's fine. TIE Silencer start. Makes me feel better about keeping the home one. Don't think we need 2 Fleet Lieutenants. I guess we didn't need 2 home ones either, but either way, we're playing Falcon this turn. He can trade this if he wants. Oh no, this costs 1, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Hit that. Pass. Ooh, we got the Hate That Ship. That's actually really good for us here. He's not gonna have a good way to out this thing. Although I guess in theory he could just play... Oh, a TIE Interceptor. Well dang, that's unfortunate. That's an interesting choice. I guess 3 damage to a space unit is really good right now. To be fair. That kind of sinks us a little bit, honestly. I guess we just keep going aggressive. He is playing Data Vault, which is a little awkward. If he tries the pilot, we do have a Bamboozle, which is really good. We're kind of running low on cards. Oh, that's really annoying, actually. Yeah, I just have to claim. He's gonna be able to trade here too because of the Darth Vader ping. This is actually going very poorly. It's really unfortunate that he had a good out to our home one. Tantive isn't bad. Take out the Dark Trooper. I guess we flip and then Wing Leader. He has Vader this turn too, which is spooky. Get 2 to the X-Wing, so we'll flip our Ackbar. Plays that Vader. Ew, that's gross. I mean, I guess we do this, so at least we can trade efficiently. And then hilariously, I think we're gonna make an X-Wing token with this. Yeah, none of these are good. We need a ground unit. We needed that Poe Dameron, I suppose. Ooh, there's an OB. Yeah, this is gonna go south really fast. I needed to... Oh, there goes literally everything. He's got 13 damage on board, 12 damage on board. I thought that was just going to be a lightsaber, but it was something way worse. Suppose Dameron. Alright, Liam, calm down over there. Yeah, I don't know what we do anymore, honestly. He's got me in 2 attacks, and I have no way in my deck to kill an 8 health Vader. God, this Vader is thick. It's so hard to take this thing out. Yeah, there's nothing we have. This one's a loose. GG. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last game of the night. We are currently 10-10. So let's see if we can end positive or negative. This is for all the marbles. So we're against New Vader. You know what? We're going to keep this because It's a Trap is in our hand. And depending on how this goes, that could be crazy. We'll put these 2 down. Swarm time? I think you mean it's time for the trap. Be a very thematic ending to the night. He ambushed me. I think that might be wrong, my friend. Make a token. Emptying his board here is huge. This is going to stop him from being able to easily make tokens. We are not using that resource at all this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Just to make sure he doesn't get any weird piloting shenanigans going. I'm pretty sure we're gonna play the Fleet Lieutenant just for a unit here. Victor Leader. That is a change of plans. That means I think we actually claim. Yeah. Because we do not want this thing anywhere near us. We are going to Fleet Lieutenant the crap out of that. There's a home one. That's good. Ahsoka's kind of not the best right now. Yeah. Definitely the claim was correct there. Just because we don't want to deal with that thing. No, it's not a rebel. No! It's officially too late. I should just end the stream. Liam's just screaming at me in chat. It's okay, there's only 8 people watching now. No one saw my misplay. Oh my god, what the hell happened? Well, we get our home one now. Dishonor on your cow, dishonor on your family. The good news is we blew up this Corvus before he could pilot it. We'll flip the Ackbar. So now if he does pilot... Ooh, we can tap it down. Oh, no, he just did that. So we'll do this. This does flip on 6, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. Does he pilot the TIE Fighter? He does. So the question here becomes... Do we tap it down? Oh, no, he has 6 points still. We definitely tap it down. Once he's flipped, it's anything. If he's not on the field, then it's non-leader. Obi, actually, that's fine. It's annoying, but we can deal with it, I think. So I'm pretty sure it's just Tantive this turn. Is it Tantive? Or is it Ackbar swing kill Vader? Or Ackbar swing tap Vader? Until second OB? Oh yeah, well, I mean, then we're just screwed. We're giving him an entire fleet. Well, there goes Ackbar. The problem is Tantive doesn't, like, it still dies to 3 of his units. I think we're too far behind here now. We didn't kill Victor Leader, and we're gonna pay the price. Yeah, to use Smart, he killed our unit. Well, there's a home one. That's actually insane. Okay, we've got a shot now. Because that takes Vader out. Okay. We're back in it. We got lucky. That's, I think, our third home one, right? Oh, no. We do have 2 left. Okay. I actually don't want to give him any more tokens, so I'm just going to claim. As long as a Victor Leader is there, I'd really rather not give him more 3/3s. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, Reinforcement Walker. That is really bad and probably end of the game. Power of the Dark Side. You know what? I probably should have tapped this right away anyways. And fell the dragon. We're getting cooked over here. How does he have so much removal? What is this? Since when does Vader play this many non-unit cards? Yeah, that's game. I don't have a way to do anything now. He's gonna just start recovering health with the walker. Jeez, first light too? Oh my god, that's a 10 attack reinforcement walker. What is going on? They're in the trees. I can still tap it though. I can't win, but I can be annoying. I guess we'll play a Fleet Lieutenant? A legit first light? Dude, I used to play this card so much. Sadly, it kinda got, it got edged out in, like, a lot of my lists. Dude, look at this board. This board is wild. Bamboozle! Go! Whack. Yep, that's game. Ah, well. Rip the dream. We're gonna end 10 and 11. Honestly, though, that's still really good performance for Ackbar. I'm super happy with how it played. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream. For all you VOD watchers and people out there, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It super helps with the algorithm. And, yeah, Ackbar, not so bad, actually. Ended up doing better than I thought it was going to. Good night, Zachary. Good night, Liam. Or good morning, Liam, I guess, for you. And then, yeah, please, if you have any idea for videos, there is an email in the description. Also, the link to our Discord is in the description. Feel free to jump in there. You can see whenever my videos go live, as well as put forward video ideas. Also, if you would like to support the channel, my Patreon's down there as well. Trying to get it going so I can make more videos. But, yeah, thanks everyone. Good night, Kyle, as well. Yep, good night, everybody. 1 month till Minneapolis. Can't wait to see y'all there.